What's up, guys? Today we're going to show you how to make turon, a simple but oh so yummy fried Filipino dessert. It's essentially a fried roll of banana and jackfruit coated in a sugary caramel glaze. In this recipe, we'll be using 2 burro bananas, but you also have the option of using saba bananas as well. Start off by chopping the ends off of one of your bananas. And then peel off the rest of the skin so that you're left with the actual fruit of the banana. Next, cut your banana the long way into 3 equal slices. Set them aside and repeat the same process with the other banana. This recipe makes 6 turon, so if you're looking to make more, just cut up some more bananas.
When you're done cutting up your bananas, you're going to need the following ingredients to assemble your turon: white sugar, jarred jackfruit that's been cut into strips, and lumpia or spring roll wrappers. First, what you want to do is take a lumpia wrapper and lay it on your rolling surface so that it looks like a diamond from your point of view. Next, grab one of your banana slices and coat both sides of it with white sugar. And then place it horizontally in the center of your lumpia wrapper. Afterwards, take a couple pieces of jackfruit and lay them across the top of your banana slice. Now just take the bottom end of the lumpia wrapper and tightly fold it over everything. You might need to lift and tuck the excess wrapper underneath. Then fold in the right and left sides like so, making any necessary mini folds to prevent any extra flappage from happening. At this point, just tightly roll everything forward. But right before you roll the last bit, take some of the syrupy juices from the jarred jackfruit and dab some on the end of the lumpia wrapper to help seal and keep your turon together. And then just set it aside and keep on rolling. If you're wondering if you can use normal bananas, you technically can, but we don't really recommend it because they'll turn into mush when you fry them.
When you're done rolling up your turon, it's time to fry them up. In a new pan, pour in enough oil so that the height of the oil is around 1/3 to 1/2 inch. Then set your stove to medium-high heat and allow the oil to heat up a bit. Once your oil is hot and ready, carefully place your turon in. Allow your turon to fry for about 2 minutes. And then flip them over and fry them for another 2. What you're looking for is a light golden brown color on both sides. You can periodically check on them just to make sure they don't get too brown. As soon as your turon are looking all nice and golden, place them in a strainer over a bowl temporarily. Now we're going to coat the turon with a brown sugar caramel glaze. With the oil still hot over medium-high heat, drop in about 1/3 of a cup of brown sugar. Then immediately place your turon into the melted sugar. After about 10 seconds or so, flip them over and fry them for about another 10 seconds. At this point, your turon should be coated in the caramelized brown sugar. This process needs to be done fairly quickly, so be swift, but also be careful. When they're done, place them back in the strainer or on a plate to allow them to cool for a bit. Just make sure not to stack them as they're cooling, otherwise they'll stick together. But once they've cooled down a bit, you should be fine to stack them. Turon is usually eaten as a dessert, but can also be eaten for merienda. It's also one of those treats where it's impossible to eat only one. It's talagang tasty.